Luke chapter 23, verse 13 to chapter 24, verse 12. Then Pilate called together the leading priests and other religious leaders along with the people, and he announced his verdict. I have found no reason to sentence him to die, so I'll have him flogged and I'll release him. But the mob shouted louder and louder, demanding that Jesus be crucified. And their voice prevailed. So Pilate sentenced Jesus to die as they demanded, and as they requested, he released Barabbas, a man in prison for insurrection and murder. As they led Jesus away, a man named Simon, who was from Cyrene, happened to be coming from the countryside. The soldiers seized him and put the cross on him and made him carry behind Jesus. 2 other criminals were also led out to be crucified with him. When they came to a place called the Skull, they nailed him to the cross, and the criminals were also crucified. As the crowd watched, the leader scoffed. He saved others, let him save himself if he is really God's Messiah, the chosen one. The soldiers also scoffed him by offering him a drink of sour wine, and they said to him, "If you are the King of Jews, save yourself." A sign was fastened above his head saying, "This is the King of Jews." And one of the criminals hanging beside him scoffed, "So you and Messiah are you? Save yourself and us too by proving it." While you're still at it, the other criminal protested, "Don't you fear God, even when you have been sentenced to die? We deserve to die for our crime, but this man hasn't done anything wrong." Then he turned to Jesus and said, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." And Jesus replied, "I assure you, today you will be with me in paradise." By this time it was about noon. The darkness fell across the whole land, and the light from the sun was gone. And suddenly the curtain in the sanctuary of the temple was torn down to the middle, and Jesus shouted, "Father, I entrust my spirit into your hand." And with those words, he breathed his last. When the Roman officer overseeing the execution saw what had happened, he praised God and said, "Surely this man was innocent." But early Sunday morning, the women went to the tomb, taking the spice they had prepared. When they went there, they find out that the stone had been rolled away, so they went in. But they did not find the body of Lord Jesus. And suddenly, 2 men appeared, clothed in dazzling robes. They said to them, "Why are you looking among the dead for someone who is alive? He isn't here. He's risen from the dead. And remember, when he was with you, he told you that the Messiah must be betrayed and be crucified and rise again on the 3rd day." They remembered that he had said this. They ran back to the 11 disciples, told everyone what had happened. Those women were Mary Magdalene, Joanna, Mary, and the mother of James. But the story sounded like nonsense to the men, so they didn't believe it. However, Peter ran to the tomb, stooped in and peered in, and saw the empty linen cloth. And he went home again wondering what had happened. Amen.